Hi, my name's Aaron Manis with Rotary Swing. In this next video, I'm going to show you a checkpoint in your backswing that could be destroying your downswing. You're going to want to stay tuned to see what we can do about this disappearing right elbow. Hi, my name's Aaron Manis with Rotary Swing. I want to talk about this disappearing elbow, and it's something that we don't want to have. We don't need magic in our swing. We want to see this elbow. I've done a ton of swing reviews, and it's something I look for all the time. So at the top of the swing, what I often see is this elbow disappears. So we get to the top of the swing, and the elbow gets behind our chest here, so you can't see it from this angle. What we want to see is a clear visual of that elbow at the top of the swing. So I want to talk to you about the biomechanical movements that make this happen and how we get it undone, and the thoughts that we want to have as we're going back into the swing to make sure that we do this and why it's important. So a few things about this elbow and the relationship to our body and how it turns. If I said we're going to keep both elbows straight and move our arms or move our hands left and right, you can see clearly that my shoulders have to turn and my hands are directly in front of my chest. We've all heard that we want to have our hands in front of our chest at the top of the backswing, so keeping the arms a little bit more extended is going to help that. As soon as I start to bend this elbow, the hands get pulled across the chest here, so we're into a deep position. That's going to create a situation where the hands are also coming into us, so we're losing width in the swing, the hands are close to our body, there goes a lot of power, there goes a lot of speed. We're also going to get a situation where as we turn, we're getting deeper into the swing. Now, a lot of us are working on how do we get into the downswing, how do we add more lag, how do we add more speed. If we're in a position where this elbow has disappeared, it's virtually impossible to get into a position where we could be passive with our body as we come down. Because from this position, we have to rip open to get that club back to the ball. So it creates a situation where it's almost a trigger to create bad movements in our golf swing. If our elbow is out in front of us, it's very easy to swing down without feeling like we have to rip the body open. So we can get into a position where it's out in front of us, and we can create a ton of speed because everything just drops into the slot. So a few things you want to look at in your own swing as you're going through this to make sure that this elbow is not disappearing. Number one, in the takeaway, as we go back into the swing, I often see this lawnmower drill. We're not doing chores, we're trying to golf here, so let's forget about chores for a while. We don't want to pull this lawnmower. I see this in the takeaway, and that brings that club and that elbow back behind us as we go into the swing. We want to elevate our arm. That's actually the opposite of elevation. We want to elevate our arm as we're going back. If we're elevating our arms, it allows them to stay extended and straight, and we can get into a great position at the top of the swing. The second thing you want to look for is what I call a very narrow triangle at the top of the swing. So when we are going into the backswing, we're looking for this triangle here. And you can see a very narrow triangle between my elbows. When the elbow goes deep back behind, that triangle gets very wide. We don't want a wide triangle, we want a narrow triangle. So how do we get into that position? What are we looking for? As we get into our setup position, notice that our elbows are very close together. If you feel those elbows drifting, that's a no-go. You want to try to keep those elbows very close together by keeping them extended and feeling like the right elbow is rotating towards the left elbow and staying very close to it all the way through the swing. That's going to guarantee that your elbow stays out in front of you. There's no way that you can pull that elbow in without making that triangle bigger. So those are the two things that you're looking for to keep that elbow from disappearing. If you can keep that elbow visible, you're going to add a lot more speed into the swing. It's going to be very effortless to come down into the downswing, creating lag and keeping that body very passive. So make sure you find that position at the top of the swing where you can see that elbow. It just might unlock your entire downswing. All the work that you've been doing to create speed in the downswing, to create lag, might be completely unlocked if you can make sure that you can see that elbow at the top of the swing. Good luck with that. Take care. I hope it helps your golf game, and I'll see you soon. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and even more importantly, I hope it helps your golf game. I referenced a number of videos from RotarySwing.com. You can find those here. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel right here. Please visit RotarySwing.com and sign up for a free membership. You'll get over 50 hours of instructional videos just like this one. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below. Now, it's time for you to go practice, but not only practice, practice with some purpose.